I'm Annie Mays Lawnmower. I was born in Forsyth, Georgia, in cold February the 28th, 1907. I lived through the Great Depression and I lived through two major wars, World War I and World War II.
One of the things that's hardest for her is a particular kind of loneliness because everybody who's known her through her life is gone.
You have to study yourself and what you want to do. You have to have a purpose, and that purpose has to be one that can change. Now, some people just get old. They live long enough to get old, but I feel like I grew old.
She's sharp as a tack. I think she's sharper than I am these days. She sits and talks to him in the high chair and plays games with him, and she'll get on the floor and let him crawl all around her in that little playpen back there, and it's very helpful. Here's your mama.
You have to learn to adapt to your daughter, then, and her, all her children and her changes in society, and then the dress and the music and the entertainment and the education.
Centenarians were very much sheltered by their families, were supported by their families, were supported by their communities if necessary. And so what we call the environmental support, the social support in particular of Centenarian was very, very high. And that was very encouraging to see.
My husband died 7 years ago, and my father died 8 years ago. So after my husband passed away, my son actually took over he and his wife and the grandchildren took over my mother's house, and she moved in with me.
I made up my mind I was going to have a good time.
We looked at a number of personality characteristics or individual characteristics, and we found what we call a cluster of robust personality traits, something that we call the robust personality of centenarians. They tended to be very relaxed and emotionally stable. They tended to be very practical, down-to-earth individuals, but they also were shrewd, maybe even suspicious and quite dominant. They were not people you would push around very easily. And that perhaps surprised us, perhaps it did not surprise us, because as we talk about survivors, you have to have some skills to tell other people you're there and your needs are going to be met.
She's still very independent. I go to work every day, so she prepares meals for herself and pretty well takes care of herself during the daytime. But she likes having somebody around at night. It's nice to have that sense of family.